EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. Hunter Jordan Stout has us ready to get started. And off we go here in Baltimore. This returnable from the 4.
Christian Kirk on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action. Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 5. Here we go. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll get this up past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. To the outside, catch made by Hopkins. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. 3rd-year man, Will Anderson. In there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rank. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception? Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here we go. Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jamal Hill there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He's done it again, back-to-back good runs. 19 this time, and another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage, and I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Stroud. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended target there. And it'll be 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Now deep ball here for Collins. It is a big-time play for Houston. A pickup of 44 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Chubb trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Here we go. Let's go. All right. 18. That's it. Two jet.
One more time, it's Chubb. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Mixon. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
4th and goal, decision time, and they will go for it.
All right. 18. That's it. Look the hot. Hey, uno.
Stroud. This caught, and he will try to get to the pylon, but he's not going to get there. They mark him short of the goal line. It is a defensive stop on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
It'll grind out a couple of yards, give them a little bit of space out to the 3.
3-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 3-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. Throwing Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Tay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his second touchdown of the year. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens move out to a 7-3 lead.
Texans 3.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll go play action with Stroud. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Push this one downfield. Looking for Schultz. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it's going to bring up a third down. Down, Stroud. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the Ravens are going to take over just shy of midfield.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Off the play fake, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Henry. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. On the give, here's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up 1st and goal.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
DC, ready?
Here's a design run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Jackson. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now for the point after. The kick is good, and the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and That's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On second down, Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On the kick, right?
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he's on to punt for the second time. That is fielded at the 20. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball, as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in.
DC, ready? DC.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. First down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Big Sheldon Rankin. In for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. Jackson looking to throw. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll run it on first down with Henry, and a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, middle.
They'll go with the option here to the short side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Baltimore.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The Texans' 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw, Stroud. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
The name of the game in the league is to score points. And there's a lot of different ways to do it. You can run it, you can throw it, you can do it in big chunks, you can do it in sustained drives. There's a lot of ways to operate as an offense, but right now, if they don't find a way to start scoring some points, there's just not a lot of paths to victory in the NFL.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. It is a big-time play for Houston. 36 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Second down throw for Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's Stroud. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. A first down there on a pickup of 17. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Under.
The gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. On play action, Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
We changed it.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Second and 11. From the gun, Jackson. This one is caught by Dotson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Second down, Jackson. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On first down. It's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And that is incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. Now it's going to be third down.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Quick, ready?
He'll try to power ahead with Ricard. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Chance to get him closer to that finish line. It is 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's fourth down. On fourth down, out is the rookie Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here is 1st and 10.
All right. 11. Hey, King. 90 seconds.
Higgins sent in motion.
90 seconds.
They motion the slot man left.
Hey, uno.
They'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. He works free, right side. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line.
Hey, King. Okay.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short game. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. It is 2nd and 9. Now Jackson, this a designed run. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.